Today's video brought to you. Oh, hang on. Yep. Camera 1, rolling. Camera 2, rolling. Camera 3. There's nothing there, nothing there. Today's video is not brought to you by Fiji, but it would be cool if it was. Yeah. It's just, I don't know, it's exotic. We are back in the workshop, back at it. I'm not mad at this. Our own studio to create cool things, talk about sneakers, do a lot of different things that have a car backing up. The sneakers we are discussing today, swoosh. These are well, I'll wait till we break them out. No. It's more of Virgil's work. Oh, before we break them out, shouts to Kicks Are For Us for looking out like they always do. We will put all of their info in the description of this video. Anything to say? Nope. Drum roll, please. Bang, bang. The Nike Air Vapormax Off-White 2018. The SEO? Is that how you would say 18? I don't know. Okay, who knows? All right. Now, of course, it's an off-white sneaker. Hype, crazy, a lot of money, sell out quickly. We kind of know how it goes at this point. What are your thoughts on this sneaker? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Young Buckets Esquire. We could just end the video there. It's pretty good. There it is. I'll tell you what's pretty good, your mustache. As far as I've been an open lover of off-white sneakers, and I really, really like them. We've done our own projects. I also am a huge fan of the Vapormax. Something else you know, something else a lot of you know. It's the whole off-white look is just something that I'm really into. I think it's different. I think it looks cool. I feel like there's science in this sneaker that maybe I don't know about, maybe you all don't know about, which is why it's the perfect opportunity for science facts with Young Buckets Esquire. Take it away.
The mesh on the upper could actually filter water, and you could then bottle that water and sell it as charcoal filtered water. Back to you guys.
Aha, aha. Everyone has different things that they're good at. For some people it's science, I guess. For me, it's not. For me, it's being able to discern where each piece, where each particle of fabric originated and derived from. That's just something I just have that. There's not a ton to talk about on the sneaker. I mean, you've seen the Vapormax, right? The Vapormax model in and of itself is this crazy, kind of futuristic look. Yeah. And then the off-white stuff with the stitched swoosh and the little orange tab and the zip tie. These are things that we've seen. Of course, that classic Beaverton, Oregon. I always have trouble with that state. Bottoms, completely iced out. These are really, really good. How do they compare to some of the other off-white sneakers in your opinion?
I'd say about middle of the pack.
Yeah, I guess I agree with that. It's not the dopest off-white sneaker, but they're definitely really, really cool.
How do you think they compare to our off-whites?
That's a very, very good question. I think it's time for the stack up. Welcome to the stack up. I have the Nike Air Vapormax Off-White 2018. To the right is a pair that Buckets and I did, Off-White inspired, the Uncivilized Vapormax. To my left is another Off-White inspired sneaker that Buckets and I did. This is the Air Force One Uncivilized. How do they stack up to the original? Well, the Vapormax fits exactly the same. Shocker, I know. No, this was our first kind of attempt at doing something like this with a sneaker, and there were definitely some bumps. They didn't turn out as clean as we had hoped for, but it was a really fun project. The Air Force One, we kept a little more simple, but still put some creativity into it, and I love the way they turned out. Quite frankly, I'm gonna end up wearing this sneaker more than almost any other sneaker that I currently own. So for me, and just for everything that Buckets and I are kind of into, these are a 10 out of 10 for me. I really, really like them a lot, much more so than the Vapormax personally. And these, obviously, Virgil did his thing. That has been the stack up. Back to you, fellas.
Some amazing insight from Fo Maloney.
Oh wow, Fo Maloney, there you go. There you go, I have a new AKA. Okay, so air on the side.
Yeah.
It's something so simple. It's, you know, I kind of feel a couple different ways. Number one, this is really, really cool.
Yeah.
Number two, the hype that we all can get caught up in, not you, of course, the anti-hype beast. But for me, sometimes, you know, I feel myself getting that hype current. It can take you away if you're not careful, you know? I mean, if you don't have a tour guide like Kevin Bacon to navigate those hype rapids with you. Oh, well, Kevin Bacon was a bad guy, actually, so that would be bad. Bad analogy. That's when you go to a movie analogy and it's a swing and a miss.
It happens.
It is. Nobody will remember this. If you do, I mean this with every fiber of my being, you are the real MVP. What's shaking? I'm Kevin Bacon. If you remember that, what
If you remember that, like this video.
If you remember that, like this video, we'll get about a one like. There will be one person. That was, what was I even thinking there? Like,
And then you were like, haha, it's not Kevin Bacon.
what was I thinking, man? Off the dome. I just felt it and I went with it.
Yes.
These aren't technical reviews. These are kind of our thoughts. Scale of 1 to 10, what do you give them?
7.5.
Yeah, I guess I would say about the same. 7.5, 8, something like that. They are dope. I think that there are some really cool Vapormax colorways out there that are getting slept on because they're not the Off-White or they're not something that's super hyped up. But Vapormax has a lot of really, really dope colorways.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah. Well, in my opinion, Virgil is a creator, obviously. He's an artist.
He is an artist.
And the sneakers that he makes and the things that he makes are art. And I think that you have to look at them through that lens.
I agree 100%. And Buckets, me and you were on the same page today. Speaking of art, it is time. This is the debut of What's on the Wall. Welcome to What's on the Wall. We have a plethora of different art pieces here at the workshop. Today's piece is Today Was a Good Day. Ice Cube. I absolutely love this piece. It's one of my favorites. It is done by Chance the Painter on Instagram. Now, funny story is we actually met Chance when we were out in Detroit with StockX shooting that commercial with Wale and, you know, that whole thing. That was a really dope experience and a dope adventure for Buckets and I. And we actually met Chance. We stayed in touch and she recently did this piece for us right here. Today Was a Good Day. Back to you guys.
Incredible work. Oh,
Figaro, Figaro, Figaro. Okay. I guess my favorite part of the sneaker is the clear Nike swoosh.
yeah,
I
like
think
it's somewhat clear, not entirely.
well, it's pretty clear though.
No, but I'm just saying it's not like.
Oh yeah, there's
There's some opacity.
I was gonna say opaqueness, so I'm glad you jumped in there. There is some opacity. I think it's super, super dope. If that was like just a black swoosh, the sneaker's not nearly as cool to me. But I think that's really, really cool. It's kind of, you look at it and it's like, yo, is that 3M or wait, hold on, what is that? Is that made out of a microwave plate or who really knows? No one really does know, and that's why it's provocative. Nike sportswear on the tongue. That is all I have. Buckets, anything from you?
No.
Well, I guess it is time to call it a wrap then. Leave a comment below and let us know how you feel about these shoes. Like them, love them, hate them. Did you get them for retail? Did you get lucky? Did you have to pay resale prices? What is your favorite pastry? I don't know. Leave a comment. Anything you would like to share with us, we are happy
We have open ears.
We have open ears, open ears. So thank you for watching. As always, you are very, very appreciated. This is Young Buckets Esquire. Please say the Esquire, AKA the silence behind the violence, AKA Slim Poppy Escobar, AKA Handlebar Soon. That's it, just soon. I am Foamy, also known as Foam Shire, also known as
For Maloney.
There it is. We are out of here.